EDC of purchase rationale. The date today is 31st March 2023. It's a Friday, last day of March, and the time is 12:43 p.m. Malaysian time. Purchase rationale rationalizes 15 reasons when considering a particular stock. First, a disclaimer. Whatever I share here is purely for information and education only. Should you take action and decide to buy any stock that is particularly discussed here, please first consult a financial planner or a licensed broker. The stock in question today is one that I have been repeatedly revisited for the fifth time. So today is going to be the sixth time. Uh, and since it's the sixth time, I'm going to redo the fundamentals and the sentiments based on the chart, and also just to revise what has been said before. All right. So the stock in question is Samiden Group Berhad. The stock code is 0223. There is a trigger on this stock today. And since it is going to be pretty long if I do a revisit replay, so I'm going to redo the stock all over again. Okay, first we look at the fundamental. All right. Uh, okay. For any stock, for first consideration as verification, we will first have to look at if the current operating earning yield is able to cover the differential between the market price and its intrinsic value. And for that, we look at the operating earning yield. Okay, in this case, Samiden, uh, though not particularly high, but since looks like it's on a recovery, Samiden has an excess of 5.34% operating earning yield, meaning its current operating earning yield uh, is able to cover the differential between the current market price given its intrinsic value. Okay. And the second thing that we may want to look at is if the return in invested capital over the years uh, and also its retained earnings, all right? Since the return on invested capital is 17%, meaning on a fiscal year basis, first it is able to at least cover inflation, which I've taken as 6%, then also to cover the opportunity cost loss due to investment, say based on the current market rate on ETF rate of 6%. So 6 plus 6 is 12%, plus the cost of fund, which if we in lieu of putting it into savings account of 3%, so 12 plus 3 is 15%. So we need at least a return on investment capital of 15%. In this case, Samiden returns a ROIC of 17.08. And should you just add ROIC and operating earning yields, that will actually qualify for the magic formula. Okay, uh, 17 plus 5 is about 22, plus whatever is the back end is about 23% magic formula. For me, I take 15% as the qualifying factor. So Samiden actually qualifies on the magic formula basis. Okay. It has a good enterprise value to EBITDA. In this case, it's the acquirer's multiple. Anything below 10 is good. In this case, Samiden is 9.18. So it meets the acquirer's multiple criteria too. It has a PEG ratio of less than 1. In this case, Samiden is only 0.505. So there is still plenty of growth, all right, left for Samiden to grow in future. Pays no dividend because Samiden previously during the COVID-19 did not do very well. So I suspect it is actually now in recovery mode, given the sentiment of the market. Okay, positive free cash flow, trailing 12-month basis of 19 million. Poitrovsky F score is not so good. Like I said, it is a stock in recovery. So, given the sentiment showing that it is positively going up and up, which we will look at the chart afterward. So, Poitrovsky's we should chart for the next 2 to 3 quarters. And if it increase to over 7, then we are on the right track for some reason. Altman, which is the bankruptcy score, above 2.5, so it is safe. Uh, there is a very unlikely chance of it going bankrupt in the next 2 coming years because it has an Altman Z score of 3.62. Uh, Market cap of at least above 100 million, so it's 381 million. So it's quite what I call, based on magic formula, it's acceptable market cap of 381 million. Okay, current ratio normally we accept at 1.2 and above. So it has a current ratio of 2.07. So it qualifies the 1.2 mark criteria. It's it has a net debt of minus 65 million. So it's a net cash company in this case. All right. And it has a net debt to EBITDA ratio of about 4 times. Okay. So meaning it has much cash to cover uh, whatever growth or capex they are going to spend in the future. Okay, based on free cash flow of 19 million, looks like Samiden is geared for growth and also geared for expansion. All right, and a healthy retained earning of 25 million and above. Okay, tied to the ROIC of 17%. We see that Samiden is a fundamentally strong company. So, however, let's look at the sentiment. For sentiment, we have to look at the chart. You can see that actually Samiden has been showing quite a strong upward movement since 20, 20th July last year, 2022. It has been growing up with a golden cross here on 9th August 22, and subsequently after this golden cross, much of the time the candle has been actually above the MA22 line. Okay, so looks like it is above the bull run. Okay, it's above the MA233 line, and most of the time it's also above the MA21 line and also above the cloud. So trend wise, momentum wise, Samiden has proven that it has been ascending. The price candlestick have been ascending until today, all right, which looks promising. All right, so trend confirmed, momentum is also confirmed above the cloud, and looks like Given the closing at 12:30 just now at 99 cent, it is heading towards what I call the apex of the impulse wave 3 at 1 ringgit and 13 cent. And if you put a stop loss at 90 cent, you will have a reward to risk ratio of 1.65 times. Okay, remember to take profit at the apex of impulse wave 3 because it has been ascending for quite a while before it corrects again at $1.13. All right, so there are still some balance to be tapped into for profit making. All right. Uh, the other good sign is that it has a bias intact indication. Volume seems positive. It has today is above the relative volume greater than one. Some green candles over here, so they are showing some strong buying support based on volume and also an ascending green candle on price action. Okay, so looks promising. Sentiment seems good, and I think to achieve one ringgit and 13 cent is not an issue for some item. Okay, that's what I think is going to be. Uh, Please like, share, and subscribe if you think the trading idea on some item that is shared today is informational and educational. Should you not understand some of the terms that I used here, kindly post your question on the comment section below, and I'll try to explain whatever you ask to help you understand better. All right, thank you for listening and also your time. Have a good day and bye bye.